Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be going over sine. Now a sine will help us find a measure of a triangle that is a right triangle. So an example, not a right triangle. So an example would be this triangle that we are going to make right now. We have to find this x right here. But we know the 42, like this side is 42, and we know this angle measurement is 50. So we have to find this x. How are we going to do it? Well, sine will help us do this. Before we get into this, we have to know a few things. First of all, we gotta know what this thing is right here, the little zero-like thing with a line. Now that very simply means angle, which will be the 50. We'll just simply insert it in this formula when we get to it. O means opposite, and opposite is the opposite of the zero with a line. It is the opposite of our angle measurement. So this x will be our O. The H stands for hypotenuse, which will be the little slanted line right here. And there's one other that we won't be using today, but we use it for cos and we use it for tan, which is adjacent, which is just the third one, just right here. But like I said, we won't be using adjacent in this video. So how do we solve this? Well, we just plug it all in. So as we remember, the little zero with the line is our little angle measurement. So we're going to do sin of 50, which is the thing right there, is equal to O over H. O is opposite, which is our x as mentioned earlier, and we just have to make it over the hypotenuse, which is the 42. Now what are we going to do? Well, we got to get the x by itself. And how do we get the x by itself? Well, this is just basic algebra. We times the 42 on both sides. So that's going to get 42 times by sin of 50. Now to input this, we have to use a special calculator. Now if you have a special graphing calculator, you probably will be able to do this. Just click trig on your calculator and you should be able to do it. Now if you don't have a special calculator, I recommend downloading the app called Desmos, which we'll be going to right now. So this is the app called Desmos. It's very helpful with these type of calculations because it has sin and all those type of things, which is what we gotta use. So first of all, before we do anything, we have to make sure that our thing is on degrees, or else it won't work. There's radians and degrees. We won't be getting into what those two things are in this video, but you just gotta remember that it has to be in degrees. Now all we gotta do is input our calculation. So what was it? 42 times it by the sin of 50. And then we got 32. And that's how we solve for sine. It's literally that easy. You just gotta do some basic algebra and some inputting, and then you're all fine. Let's do one more example just in case we don't fully understand. So in our first example, we solved for the opposite. But in this video, we're gonna be solving for the hypotenuse. So we're just gonna input it the same exact way we did the last time. So what is the opposite? The 32.2. And where's the hypotenuse? The x. So let's just plug this baby in. So sin of 50 is equal to the opposite, which is 32.2, and it's over the x. So how do we solve this? Well, it's a bit of a pain, but it's just two steps. So we're going to move x over here. We're just going to multiply both sides by x. So x times it by sine of 50 is equal to 32.2. Then we're going to divide the sin of 50 over here. So we're just going to put the sin of 50 under the 32. So our equation is 32.2 over the sine of 50. And now we're just going to plug this baby into Desmos. If we do this equation correctly, we should be getting our 42. So when we plug this baby in, what do we get? We get our special 42. Now we do have these decimals, but that's only because I just rounded the 32.2. What I should have done is, if we wanted the fully accurate numbers, we should have just plugged in 32.173. But, you know, it's close enough is the point. And when we round down, it would have been just gotten our 42. But that is how we solve for sine. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. But that's all for today. Have a great day.